Have you ever felt that hope was just so far out of reach? You're not alone in that feeling. Many of us have been there. Join me on a journey to rediscover the light. Welcome to 528 Messages of Hope, where I'll uncover stories that remind us that hope is within our grasp. I'm Omara, also known as Sunshine, and I'm on a mission to gather 528 individuals to create a tapestry of connection and hope.
Encouraging other people. Here's what we do. First of all, nothing's impossible.
Never give up hope. He's a kidney recipient.
Right.
So
Right.
we waited for years for a kidney, so we never gave up hope. Don't give up hope. You have nothing to lose by giving up, but you have everything to gain if you hold on and hope.
Tomorrow. I think every day you wake up, you have another day to try again. That's hope. It's only temporary. You can get up in the morning, just turn over with a new face. Open the window, let the fresh air in, breathe, and continue on.
I have a baby sister named Hope, and I love her a lot. Having come from a position of suffering from depression, I don't think that there's any one answer. But knowing yourself, I think, is really important, and really making an effort to find the positive in life, which is a cliche answer, but I think was what helped me ultimately.
Shifting your own perspective of things from being upset to being grateful and finding value. Could also be a support system, best friend, sister, family, dogs, social, physical. There's so many ways to make yourself feel good or feel better or redirect your negative thoughts into something positive.
We're all rooting for you, baby.
I would encourage you to be present, to not think about the past, to not give yourself anxiety about the future, but to be in the moment and to find gratitude in what's around you, to the people around you, the food that you're eating, the clothes that you're wearing. There's always something. It's just about shifting your perspective and surrounding yourself with people who do love you when you're not able to love yourself. So yeah, you can get through it. Just stay present and focus on the day by day in the moment, and don't get caught up in the past and don't get caught up in the future.
Good luck.
Making smiling faces, hence why I'm an artist. I'm trying to put that out there myself. There's ebbs and flows in life, always trying to find a silver lining in everything. Find your community, find your people. There's always someone out there going through the exact same thing, and by one person I mean a million people. Call someone, go on a hike. That's my happy places in the mountains. There's always someone that can be a shoulder to cry on, or someone that can always give you a different perspective of what you're going through and kind of walk you to the light again.
I have hope every day. I think hope's a natural thing. Hope's for other people. I hope things are better for other people, or hope somebody gets a job, or somebody gets a promotion, or somebody gets to go home and kiss their wife that they haven't seen in a long time. There's always positives out there, and that don't dwell on the negatives. Keep moving forward. Don't think about the past. You can't do anything about it. It's said and done. Yeah, you're always going to think about it, and it's always there, but it can't control you. You don't want it to control you. So just move forward.
Trusting what will be and trusting what is in this moment. The point in time in my life where I lost hope was really a turning point for me. A very close friend that I had at the time, she was just the positive thing in my life. She was the beacon of light. She was that motivating factor that allowed me to keep going. I prayed and I prayed and I asked God that if He allowed me to see through this storm, I will commit my life to Him. I think it was my faith and my really good friend. Better days are ahead. It doesn't matter what's going on right now, better days are ahead. Have faith and trust the process. I always say, trust that what is meant for you will be for you. Where you are right now is where God wants you to be. So just have continued faith and hope.
Please block out the noise. Do not take in what people are saying. The naysayers, block it out. Go within. Have that quiet time to yourself. Do not listen to other people because they do not know what God has said to you. They don't know your journey. They don't know what's in your heart. They are not you. You are not them. Do not give up. Look to yourself. Look to that little self, that little child. Don't give up. Stay with God, stay focused, and stay the course.
Like a few years back, I feel like just going through a lot, like with losing my dad and everything. It's like I lost a lot of hope, and like I'm gaining it back through my son because things like have changed. My son is definitely like the light of my world. Like he literally is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I would say my friends also, like they like really make life amazing. So I definitely have hope in them. I'm still young, so just like hope for the future. It's always a better day. Like you're gonna live your life. You're gonna have your days where you're just like, I'm not feeling it. I just want to give up. But like at the end of the day, like the day is gonna end, and you're gonna like wake up with a different mindset. You just have to like keep going. Like it don't matter. Like life gets tough. Don't worry about nobody or what they got going on. Follow your dreams. Do what you want to do at the end of the day because life is too short.
I think of the sunrise and the sunset and the sunrise again. I think of hope as the promise that comes true of love lived out. I think of hope as the possibility that can be if we believe and step into it. I think of hope as people not giving up on each other and not giving up on themselves. Look around and note where you've been and the difference that that has made as a way not to give up and believe in the next step. And that we're not made to breathe and to live alone. And so to look around and see who's next to you, who's in front of you, who you can walk with to help you take that next step. I think one of the things that I really long for as a pastor is to first name all of the harm that the institution of church has done, but to also name that I'm helping create a space in Durham that reclaims hope in and through what the church does, which is that place of finding hope and then stepping out together in hope.
And I'm passionate about education, so I think about like the next people that are coming after us, and I think both because they have so much potential, but also it's inspiring for us to think about like what world we want to leave to the next generation. I grew up in Kansas in a very liberal Jewish family, and so we were always kind of othered in our community, and so it always felt like we never really fit in, and people didn't really appreciate our lifestyle and like the way that we were. I had to kind of fight in my childhood. I had to like fight for my beliefs. You're worthy of good things. You're worthy of happiness, even if the world is crazy.
But we need a lot of hope to overcome a lot of hate that's in society right now. So I'm hopeful that they're going to overcome the love. Remember that love is the only thing that can destroy hatred. And so if they keep their hope in faith, in love, it always helps. And it is the key and the answer to survival.
You may feel like you're alone, but you're not. So just remember that there's always someone who understands where you're coming from. Think about other people all the time. Think about how you're impacting them, and just think about how many people have positively impacted your.
I never gave up hope. You gotta always stay positive, however life goes. If whatever the situation may be, you gotta keep going. Like if you give up, you just giving in. Like you can never give up no matter whatever the situation may be.
I have lost hope. I think everyone does to some point. Don't be afraid to make big changes. Big changes are hard to make, and it's okay to say this isn't serving me anymore and move on to the next thing that does serve you.
I think of hope. I think of God. Sometimes you just have to let go and hold on to faith and hold on to the Lord. I just graduated law school this past May, and I lost hope a few times during that journey, but just remembering to hold on to hope and hold on to faith has helped me be able to get over this hurdle. Keep going. Don't give up. Just keep going.
Thank you for joining me on today's journey. And remember, hope is always within reach. Return to this video as often as needed, and stay tuned for the next stories as I work towards 528 messages of hope. Bye.